When exposed to air, packaged potato chips or snacks could go stale quite easy or grow mold or mildew. To overcome this problem, chip bags are actually filled with nitrogen gas and then sealed. When processed foods are exposed to oxygen, they deteriorate. Oils go rancid, discoloration occurs, and the food spoils. Food manufacturers displace the oxygen and water vapor with nitrogen, ultimately making the food more shelf-stable. This process is often referred to as modified atmosphere packaging, and it helps foods maintain their quality. Bacteria needs oxygen to thrive, and if all the oxygen's removed, it can't grow. This means there's no chance of mold, mildew, or other substances showing up on your potato chips. In addition to oxygen, moisture is a big enemy of the potato chip. By filling every last ounce of space with nitrogen, water vapor will not be able to enter the bag, and the chips will stay nice and crispy until you're ready to eat them. The nitrogen gas acts as that barrier while the chips are transported from the manufacturing facility to the store and then to your home. The nitrogen acts like a pillow, buffering out any impact so it keeps the chips as intact as possible. Nitrogen gas is especially effective because it does not impact the taste or texture in any way. And trust me, when you open a bag of chips and you find it half full, there's a certain level of defeat. You feel like you were deceived as to the quantity of merchandise that's in the bag. But now knowing this extra space is filled with a volume of nitrogen to help protect the product, that makes the 12 inches of extra bag space much more understandable. It's also important to note that the inclusion of a temperature control system is very important for quality preservation and microbial control, together with the maximum effectiveness of modified atmosphere packaging. The technique was not introduced commercially for retail packs until the early 1970s in Europe. Since then, the types and properties of polymers in the packaging has increased to provide a wider range of gas permeability, tensile strength, flexibility, printability, and clarity, making the modified atmosphere packaging process much more reliable. The conventional packaging films are designed to improve the barrier properties and not specified for CO2 or O2 selection. Energy-intensive fabrication processes to produce ultra-thin membranes with desired permeability and selective properties has become an industry goal, further increasing the effectiveness of the modified atmospheric packaging process. So look, if it's nitrogen in your chip bag or a combination of other gases, the food industry is hard at work doing what they can to extend the shelf life and improve the packaging of the products that you purchase. Now look, all this talk about food and potato chips, it reminds me of an interesting question. Why did the potato cross the road? Because he saw a fork up ahead. These are interesting things with JC.